In 1947, thousands of people gathered at Churchill Downs to watch the untouched legend run for the Triple Crown. With a huge heart and passion for what he does, but very small body, Seabiscuit ran and gave it all he had, just as he did for any other race. Seabiscuit was famous. Everyone knew who this special little horse was. Everyone who came to see him race that day was hysterical when they watched him collapse and die from his heart exploding. According to Doctor of Veterinary Medicine Gerald Breveld, performance-enhanced drugs were believed to play a role in this horrible occurrence. From growing up around horses and showing almost every weekend, I have become knowledgeable about many different performance-enhanced drugs with different effects. But my opinion of these cheating drugs have only grown stronger as to why I don't believe in them. Today, I would like to not only inform you, but persuade those who have performance horses not to use these certain drugs. We are going to discuss a variety of these drugs and their effects, the side effects of these drugs, and reasons why going without these drugs are easier than using them. To begin, there is a wide variety of performance enhancers. Many include bronchial dilators, injections to calm and slow down horses, and also injections to speed up horses. Many bronchial dilators include Winstrom and clenbuterol, which help open up the horse's airways, and these drugs are very hard to get a hold of. These injections normally take a prescription to get for horses who have breathing problems such as equine COPD or heaves. The most common injection to slow a horse down is acepromazine, most commonly used for judged event horses such as Western Pleasure, Showmanship, Halter, and Trail classes. B12 in horses is not hard to get. You can buy B12 in the form of injection, pelleted form to feed, and in pill form. B12 is a vitamin and is not illegal, but is most commonly used in horses who are anemic because it builds red blood cells. From my showing experience, many speed event horses owners inject these animals mixing B12 and bute. Bute is used to numb the horse's body in case the horse is in any sort of pain. Second, the side effects of these drugs can do more harm than good. These drugs are injectable in the vein, muscle, and some you can even inject under the tongue. According to my doctor of veterinary medicine, Carrie Lush, these drugs only last a day, for a few hours. So if you're gone to a weekend-long or week-long shows, you have to inject them every day you're showing. The cost of these injections vary anywhere from $30 to $300, and some only include 10 injections in each bottle. Not only do you have to include the cost of these injections, you have to buy the syringes and needles as well. The cost of these can really grow, on top of your normal show expenses of entry fees, fuel, feed, hay, tack, stalls, and more. If you do not inject these correctly in the vein, you can blow out the vein and completely miss the use of the injected drug. Blowing out a vein can include leaving a big knot on the horse's neck, which is hard to miss when showing at shows who drug test. On top of the risk of disqualification, why do that to your horse? Without your horse, you wouldn't even be at the show. Lastly, there are many associations that drug test. If your horse is tested and comes out positive, you're automatically disqualified from the show, and you are forced to forfeit all your winnings that you have spent so much money and time towards. In reality, in tough times today, is it really worth it? Some horses may also have a negative reaction to these drugs. According to PETA, reactions include hair loss at site of injection, internal bleeding, abscesses, tumors, rashes, and hives. Anyone who genuinely cares about these animals would not put them through the risk that drugging puts them on. Today we have discussed the many sorts of performance-enhancing drugs that are common in the horse showing world. It is easy to see when it is broken down, it really isn't worth the time, money, and risk to drug your horse. Horses have been bred into their genetics to become successful without their performance-enhanced drugs helping them in any way. Horses under performance enhancers competing with those who are not leaves no fairness in the equestrian world when competing. There's more bad than good, so why do it?